We are a nonprofit, nonpartisan public policy think tank based in DC. We also have an office in Brussels. And you can read our boilerplate. So we focus on three issues, three main issues of big data. There's the Internet of Things, open data, and then big data generally. So precision medicine, artificial intelligence, cloud computing, pretty much every other buzzword out there. But the Internet of Things kind of encompasses all of them. I don't think you can have a productive discussion about smart cities without also talking about open government data. All the data from the Internet of Things is useless unless you have like machine learning algorithms that can actually tell you something about it. So our job in Washington is basically educate policymakers, and unfortunately, for a while, even convincing them to realize that the Internet of Things is important has been an uphill battle. Fortunately, that's changing over the past year and a half or so. There's been about 3 or 4 congressional hearings on it. President Obama said Internet of Things on live TV once, which was a very big day in the office. And they are increasingly being aware of why they should care. There is a congressional IoT caucus run by Congressman Darrell Issa and Congresswoman Susan DelBene. But to kind of illustrate we all know what it is, but really most people don't, is that she says for months she gets constituent mail saying, what is the IOT caucus and why are you spending time on it? And it's just like it's really sort of that, yes, we have all these really pressing challenges and opportunities that we need to tackle, but simple education from a policymaker's perspective is the first battle we have to win. And so there is a lot of movement, as I mentioned, increasingly. There is a bill that was introduced in the House and Senate recently called the DIGIT Act that would commission the Secretary of Commerce to lead this working group of industry groups, consumer advocates, a whole host of federal agencies ranging from the Federal Communications Commission to NOAA, to NIST, really just all the different minds involved in IoT, all the different sectors of effect, and just figure out what the proper role of government should be. The National Telecommunications and Information Agency, through a different route, has put out a request for comments, basically asking the same questions that will eventually inform official administration policy on it. But the end result of both of these initiatives, we hope, will be a national strategy for the Internet of Things. And that is a very big topic that I unfortunately don't have time to get into right now. But unlike 4K televisions, unlike like VR headsets, the Internet of Things is a fundamentally game-changing platform technology that will be we think just as disruptive as the Internet was before it. And there are a host of market failures, regulatory considerations, and equity concerns that really have to be addressed in tandem, comprehensively, and in a timely manner, if we actually want it to be effective. We want to maximize, we want to accelerate adoption. We want to encourage investment and just basically make the United States and countries that are much more friendly to international competition kind of lead the charge here. So I can get to specifics on the panel, but.